Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. So it's been a while since I've been able to do a teacher's day in my life due to the fact that, you know, Rona came and just said, what it do, baby? Ow, shit. The school has been interrupted, but you know, they said, you know what? We're not about to let these teachers go loose without paying them. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to make them teach online. Even though the students haven't been prepared for this, and neither have us, you know, but they said we're just going to make it work. And now we're teaching online. So I figured I would take you guys along on a day in my life as a teacher, quarantine virtual edition, you know. Today is Thursday, May 28th. It's actually week 7. We're in the 7th week of online learning in my county. So yeah, Monday was a holiday, so I didn't have any classes. And today is Thursday. On Thursday at 11 o'clock, I have a social studies class for my ESL students. For those who do not know, I'm an ESL teacher, which just means English as a second language. So today at 11 I have my class, and you're probably wondering,
you say Monday was a holiday. It's Thursday. Why is your lesson not prepared?
Well, let me tell you why. 1, because I'm a procrastinator. 2, because right when I was about to start lesson planning, my time of the month snuck up on me and hit me like a brick. Like, I'm used to having really bad cramps, but I mean, I was like, is everything okay? Like, I had nausea, headache, I could not get out of bed. Like, I was bedridden for a whole 24 hours. I literally was in and out of sleep the whole day. So that's my excuse as for why I didn't plan, and I'm planning last minute, which happens sometimes, you know. So yeah, now that we're acquainted, let's just go ahead and get into the... So the beginning of quarantine, I was very scheduled, and I was, you know, everything was done at a certain time. I was very on it. But now that we are on month 3 of quarantine, I don't even know, I've lost count of weeks by now. I'm kind of just over it, and hence why it's showing in terms of me lesson planning and stuff like that. So I kind of just go with the flow. But normally every morning I normally like to have my quiet time, read my Bible, journal, and then normally I'll make myself some tea, or now new to the family is some iced coffee, because I don't know when, but my inner white girl came out, and now I'm drinking iced coffee every morning. So I'll normally do that and then eat some breakfast and then get ready for class. And after class, normally I have meetings, or I'll grade some work, or just do whatever I have to do. And then normally my day ends around 2 p.m. and after that I'm free to do whatever I want with my time. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and get right. So like I said, I have one class today at 11 o'clock, and that is ESL social studies. And then I think at 12:30 I have an end of the year conference with my principal. The days are shorter in a sense now, because we're only supposed to be checking our emails and logged in at 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And now we only teach each class once a week. So for me, I have 4 classes in total. So each of those 4 classes I see once a week. And we are on week 7. We only have 8 weeks and then we're all done. And normally I would feel good about that, but because we're in quarantine, I'm just like, oh my gosh, if I have no work to do, what am I going to do all day, you know? But anyway, let me go ahead and flip my screen around and show you how I create my lessons. So, like I said, we are on week 7, and for the past 3 weeks, we've been talking about civilizations. And honestly, we have more topics that I'm supposed to be talking to them about. I figured that I would just teach them different examples of civilization, just because it's really simple. And I didn't want to introduce anything too complex, being that they're at home, and also being that I only see them once a week. So I just figured that this would work best. And this week we are talking about the Indus Valley, which is ancient India. So I actually just copied this PowerPoint from last week and just changed the color and stuff like that. I use Bitmoji on my slides to make them more interesting, you know, cool, because you know, millennials. I am just customizing the slideshow just to make it look cute and funky for them. So I'm going to fill in the standards and objectives later. So then, like I said, I copied this from last week. But what I do, because I have ESL students, about, let's say, 80% of my students speak Spanish. And in this social studies class, I do have a range of newcomers and beginners. And some newcomers have literally just stepped foot in this country this year. Poor them. They were in for the biggest surprise. Anyway, so what I do is sometimes I translate some stuff for them. And I'll show you guys how I do that. So yeah, I'll show you guys how I do all of that. This is from last week, so I have to update it and whatnot. So yeah, I'm going to give you guys a little sneak peek of last week's PowerPoint so you guys can see what the average PowerPoint looks like. So this is week 6. We talked about Mesopotamia. And I actually filmed this class on my Week in My Life vlog. So check that out. It'll be up by now. But anyway, so this is week 6. I have my standards and objectives. I have their reminders. And I'm reminding them of what's due tomorrow. Then, you know, I give them an agenda of what's going on in class today. Our classes range from anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes. They're super short, in my opinion. And then, you know, I give them their topic, warm up. And normally their warm ups are something like about their life so that we can just talk with each other. And then I review with them. I play like a Kahoot game with them because I used to love Kahoot in person. And this is just to review and make sure they're doing their homework. And whoever wins, I normally give them like a homework pass so they can skip out on one assignment for the week. So then I leave them a video because that way they can go over their vocabulary. They can put subtitles in their language and just rewatch the lesson or whatever the case may be. And, ooh, who is blowing me up? 9:25, guys. Dang, time flies. That's my birthday, by the way. 9:25. So then I give them their vocabulary words, what they need to know for the week. So I just make sure that they know the definition of this for their homework assignments. Then I just show them what assignments they have. Then they have time to ask questions and I give them their reminders and wrap it up and we're all done. So for me, virtual learning has been really simple. It has its pros and cons, but that is what a average class day looks like for us. So now I'm going to try and do the same for this week and talk about the Indus Valley. This is completely random, but it just popped up on my YouTube feed, like ways to end the school year virtually. So I'm thinking maybe I should do like an end of the school year virtual party with my students and like give out superlatives. I know our principal did that with us for Teachers Appreciation Week. Like, for example, most likely to get their parents called, most likely to this, most improved, or best behavior, teacher's pet. I have these lights. I have LED lights behind my TV, so I'm thinking of like dimming the lights and putting on like disco lights and then handing out awards and maybe doing like some fun games, a treasure hunt, something with them because, you know, since we don't get to end out the school year with them, maybe it'll be something fun to do. So maybe I'll vlog that. It was just a random thought. But I need to stop playing. It's almost 10 o'clock and class is at 11 and I'm still sitting here making the slideshows. So I'm about done with everything. First things first, I always put up the PowerPoints for them so they can use it as notes and, you know, go back over it for their homework, which they never do, but you know. Alright, so I have their PowerPoint in and then I have their 2 assignments for the week. As you guys see, I've been doing this consistently for the past 7 weeks. So I normally just put up their PowerPoint and give them about 2 assignments. Y'all look, this is due tomorrow. 0 turned in, 23 assigned. They refuse to do Flipgrid responses and I'll tell you guys why in a second. It's just ridiculous. Let's see if I even know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, I know my stuff. So yeah, quizzes is really fun. So I normally give these to them every week so that they can review everything we talked about in the vocabulary. And then the second assignment I always give them is Flipgrid. So the reason why I give them Flipgrid responses is because since English is their second language, they need to constantly be speaking it because most of the time when they're at home, they're not speaking English because clearly, you know, people at their house don't speak English. And, you know, being that they're going to go to school next year, whether online or not, I want them to practice their English so that they get comfortable speaking it and pronouncing words and stuff like that. So with Flipgrid, you give them a response and they have to respond back by recording a video. Normally I record a video and I give them an example This week I'll probably do one in a little second. Oh my god, my tan is crazy. But I'm gonna show you guys one from a previous week. I gave them an example. Hey guys, it's Miss, and I'm just gonna give you guys a quick example of what you should do for your flip grade response. And then they respond back.
I learned that,
as you guys see, I have 24 students in this class, and on average I only get about 5 responses because they're just so ashamed to speak English, or because they're lazy and they just don't want to do it. So yeah, those are their 2 assignments this week, just a quiz and then a flip grade response. Sometimes I'll give them worksheets, sometimes I'll make worksheets, but being that I'm pressed for time today, since you know I was very last minute, and then I normally grab my other laptop out. I have my personal laptop, and the thing about it is when you do these video meetings, normally since you're presenting your screen, you can't see what's going on. So I have them mute their microphones and also turn off their camera, because it's just, you know, for privacy reasons and just for no distractions. So sometimes when I'm presenting my screen, I'm only seeing the PowerPoint. I can't see their chat, and sometimes they're saying inappropriate stuff in the chat because, you know, middle schoolers. So what I do is I have my personal computer out to look at the chat and to look at them, make sure their cameras are off and stuff, and then over here is what I use to present. And I was so excited for this summer because it's my first year as a teacher. You get your summers off, but you're still getting paid. I had so many travel plans, so many plans in general, and I was just so excited. You know, in college you had your summers off, but you were just tired from the semester, and normally you weren't getting paid unless you were working. So I was definitely excited to just travel and have no, you know, no responsibility. Well, now I don't know what to expect for this summer. It just is what it is at this point. I'm gonna make the best of it regardless. But at the end of the day, there are worse situations out there. There are some people who've lost family members and whatnot, and jobs and stuff. So I'm just really trying not to complain and just be thankful and find the positive at this time. So yeah, that's that. And now we wait. Hey everyone. Okay, well, let me join on my phone because my computer is acting dumb. All right guys, so let me see who's in here. Hey Jose, I haven't seen you in a while. So we are finally on week 7, guys. We have one more week of social studies class. 7, we're going to learn about one last civilization, which is the Indus Valley civilization. So these are your reminders, guys. Remember, you have work due every Friday at 5 p.m. Week 6 assignments are due tomorrow. Really, guys? 3 of you said El Salvador. Do better. All right, the correct answer is Iraq. Let's see who our third place we have. So today we are talking about the civilization of the Indus Valley.
Indus Valley civilization. One of the earliest urban civilizations in India, and in fact the world, was the Indus Valley civilization.
I'm sorry, they're mowing the lawn. Questions? Alright guys, stay safe. Miss you all. Alright, so that's over. They would decide to mow the lawn literally in the middle of my class. So rude. But it is now 11:40, so in about an hour I have my evaluation, my teacher's evaluation. Bruh. Why are they so loud? But yeah, in about an hour I have my meeting with my principal, so I'll check in with you guys in a little bit because they're about to send me. Now y'all want to stop. I'm done.
But I do want to say you did a good job this year for being the first year and just being.
Yeah, like I said, around 1:30 or 2 normally I just close out my day and I go on to my little quarantine activities. Normally I work out or take a walk, go on a bike ride, then cook, and then I always find some project to do. Like if it's not doing my nails or doing my hair, I always find something fun or interesting to do. And if you guys want to check any of those out, definitely check out my weekly vlogs, my week in my life vlogs. Honestly, today I'm still cramping right now, so it seems like it's just gonna be a Netflix and chill day, and I'm gonna finish editing and definitely request any other videos that you guys want. So that's it for now. I will catch you guys later.
asking, do you still love me?
Yeah, so I think that's it for now. Definitely stay tuned for my next weekly vlog. I will show you guys the last day of school. And yeah, that's all I do for the day, and I will catch you guys later.
Don't have much to say.